Hello friends, welcome back. BigDenoPlays Frosthaven. We've had about 3 days off actually from playing some Frosthaven. I've been doing a move, which is always a lot of fun, as I'm sure you all know. But we're back and I'm excited because we've got a lot of things to go through before we even get to start playing a scenario. Let's dive in, shall we? We're here with Big Deno's Bruises. And I'm just going to explain a couple of things that happened. So, our morale is flexible, right? We've got so many bonus morale. So, we're actually at morale 17 because prior to us departing for our last scenario, we used our morale to get an extra building, build an extra building. And that extra building was the mining camp. And then when we got back from our last scenario, we have more prosperity and more stuff. So right before Jemmy retired, Jemmy helped us build a trading post and an enhancer. So we've got all of them. So we've tapped our thing twice now to actually build all the buildings. So we've got some things to read. I've already filled out our prosperity, but we've got some things to read here. The next thing that we need to talk about, of course, so we'll read those things shortly. So our prosperity is at 17. We have a total defense of 10 from the 2 walls. And we're creating a new character. And it is the Algok Frozen Fist, because why not? And that person's name is Fisty. And Fisty's a level 2. Now, let's have a look at the scenario. Boom. I've set it up. The next scenario that we are going to play is in fact scenario 7. We're going to try and do the Lurker storyline. This is called Edge of the World. So we're not going to do that just yet. We're just going to read through some things. Now, just got to remember, yes. So I've done everything to set up the Frozen Fist. We've got an Amulet of Life, a Heater Shield, and a Poison Dagger. I've selected the 8 cards, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That is not a lot of cards, just quietly. And because we have Prosperity level 3, Fisty can start at level 2, which I have done so. And that generates us a perk, plus the additional perk that we got from having retired a character so far. So we actually have already added our perk to the deck. And then the second perk that we've chosen is Sure Footing, which seems like quite a lot of fun. So we just need to select a personal quest for Fisty. And the personal quest that Fisty has got is Life Lessons. Gain 150 experience from experience cards. That feels probably achievable. I think I could achieve that. I don't know how many experience points Fisty generates though. Excellent. All right, let's go over here and read some stuff. So let's start with the trading post. So section 25.2. Trading post built. Oh, guys, this is all a misunderstanding. Zane, an acquaintance who always seems down on his luck, pleads as 2 guards push him unceremoniously into the tent of the new trading post. Mayor Sather is waiting for you, arms crossed. Mayor, I was just coming to see you. Actually, I'd brokered a deal, a fantastic deal. The Abalai are willing to polish the town's guards' weapons for a price you wouldn't believe. I just finished packing up the armory and was going to surprise everyone tomorrow morning. And did you think that the Abalai wouldn't attack while all our defences were off being polished? No, they were. I mean, it was really an excellent price. Zane meekly trails off, realisation settling in. I've put up with your harebrained schemes in Frosthaven for long enough. This here, she gestures around the trading post tent, this is your penance. You will put that entrepreneurial spirit to work. You will receive shipments. You will sell goods, honest goods. But for how long? Until I say otherwise. And if you screw this up, I'm marching you out of Frosthaven myself. She nods at you in passing. Look, it's your first customers. Hello. Welcome to the trading post. So we need to add some events. Winter events. Winter Outpost Event 80. 80. There's no winter outpost event 80. Unless there is. There is. Good work, Tenno. Winter outpost event 80. And summer outpost event 60. $61. $61. And event WR1 to the Winter Road deck. WR41. There we go. All right. Done. 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 So well done. The trading post now allows us to buy an item, which seems quite useful. So that is added to our selection of buildings. The Enhancer, 193.1. Enhance me, baby. The Enhancer projects an aura of mystery into Frosthaven streets, a tent of indigo-hued caverns on the outside and embroidered silk tapestries on the inside. The Enhancer will use gold to provide enhancements to your abilities. In the smoky enclosure, you encounter Voice of 8, the unified being composed of 8 different Aesthers who come and go depending upon their needs and whims. Specifically, you see Nira, studiously in the midst of preparing spell components for customers. Nira's dark eyes sparkle with pleasure at your entrance. She seems to be settling into Frosthaven comfortably, though she and the others are certainly of the outpost's more unusual residents. If you're ever in need of a little strangeness, she says, as if you're reading your mind, you know where to find me. So I have completed Forgotten Circles 118.3. How many things? 1, 2, 3. 118.3. And summer event to the Summer Outpost deck. And event WR to the Winter event deck. Summer event 63. I've timed this well actually to get all of these coming through at the same time. That's fun. Summer outpost, done. And Winter Road 44 to the road deck. All right. The Forgotten Circle ones is exciting. I played the Diviner. My friend Koki played as, I can't remember who. I actually just remembered I need to read something on the back of the Geminates thing as well, don't I? I've got to grab that out. Because I don't know what that is. Retirement, 160.3. The Geminate retires. The Geminate seems smaller somehow. It may be that their swarm has lost some numbers, or maybe they're just more tightly packed. It is both, the Geminate hisses when you ask. You pick up a hint of dismay in their voice. It is too cold. Our swarm is slowly dying, unable to reproduce fast enough. We try to pack together to stay warm, but it is not enough. We fear we must leave this place soon. The form of the Geminate shifts suddenly and a different voice emanates from within. The path is clear to us at least, even if the other half is yet to agree. We must make our way to the Radiant Forest. It is much warmer, and we hear there are others of our kind there. It would be nice to commune with others. We grow tired of fleshy companions. The Geminate shifts again. We are swayed by this plan. The Radiant Forest is as good a destination as any. At this point, you no longer feel as if you're part of the conversation. and take your leave. A few days later, the Geminate is gone, leaving behind only dead bugs where it made its nest. 193.2 to the calendar in 4 weeks. 1, 2, 3, 193.2. I think I might have actually just been on that page, so that's actually what reminded me. Enhancer. Can buy enhancements. And finally, 49.2. The mining camp upgraded. With the mining, oh my god, we unlocked. With the mining camp expanded, more ore and minerals will be available in Frosthaven. You admire the refinery and then venture into the tunnels themselves, using a handcart to make your way deep underground, hoping to discover some veins of copper. Chipping away at a rock, your pickaxe strikes against something as strong as Valrath steel. Your hand is suddenly seized by another, the lithic digits encasing your wrist as the rest of the Savas emerges from the crumbling wall. As a being of the elements, its face twists between expressions like boiling lava, and its body flows and then ceases flowing all at once, growing rigid with barely contained power. Who dares disturb my slumber? It rumbles. Then the Savas laughs, a crackling fire sound. I am in jest. I sensed your presence the instant these tunnels were blasted open. I have been waiting for you to prove your fortitude since. Now that we have met, you will allow me to join your party. To prove my mastery over the element of magma, I must put my abilities to a true test in the field. That doesn't sound like much of a choice, but having a powerful ally could never be a bad thing. Unlock class box something. Alright, I'm going to just go put everything away and set and open that box and we'll have a look. Alright, the box that we unlocked is this mad dog! Look at him! Savas Pyroclast. I really want to play him, but I will have to play with Fisty because I've set it up. And I also want to play with Fisty. But that guy will be our next character, Shizzle. So Fisty and Death. Fisty's got no gold, got 2 things. XP is 45. And that is all she wrote. So, we're set up and ready to roll. Let's just have a look at our errata, actually, and see if there's any errata for this scenario or anything. Scenarios. No, that's fine. Scenario, no, we're good. Section book is fine. Okay. So now we'll set up for this scenario. So select a scenario. We'll resolve the road event. Now, do we need a boat? We don't. So the road event is a winter road event. Boom. Ooh, there's a map thing on it. Good to meet you. I'm Hale. Unless we've met before, in which case, oh well, I'm still Hale. Hale is the person who provides you enhancements in Gloomhaven. A translucent aether is blocking the road in front of you. You're mercenaries, right? This sheer, icy cliff leads to the Crimson Plant Grove. I want you to climb up there and bring a red one of that plant, you know? You do not know, but she's willing to draw you a picture. After a few hours of climbing, you uncrumple the drawing of the plant you're looking for. Well, it leaves a lot to be desired. It looks like there's red axe nuts and red corpse caps here. She was very insistent the Crimson Plant Grove is precious. You shouldn't take more than one. Which one should you bring to Hale? I'm going to have a look at the treasure thing because I think I've seen a... Well, I've definitely seen a corpse thing before in there. A mushroom. Corpse cap. That's an axe nut. Where's the corpse cap? It's got to be the axe nut, right? Got to be the axe nut. Alright, one axe nut coming up, Hale. And thanks for all those enhancements you did for me in Gloomhaven, you mad dog. I appreciate you. She was awesome, actually. We had to protect her into a scenario, too. There was a fucking weird scenario where we had to protect her. We will pick up the red Axonut, option A. What an absolute pest. We start the scenario by discarding a card. That is tragic. Absolutely tragic. Alright, so let's talk about Fisty Boy. I actually have no idea how this is going to go. Fisty Boy has an 8 hand size, and that is bad, but every turn, assuming we play this one with the mountain card, every turn we can recover a card from our discard pile that you played this round by suffering 2 damage plus x divided by 2 rounded down, where x is equal to the card's level. So if it's a level 1, it costs us 2 health to recover it. And you've got permanent regen. Permanent regen is nice. And there's some good cards. Generating things seems to be the key. I've only got 1 ice generation. That's that one. Maybe I need to review my deck selection again. Great, so let's set up this scenario. Shuffle all attack modifier decks, read the scenario entry. I'll shuffle the decks while I'm doing that. Following up on Satha's crab problem, you find yourself standing at the edge of the biting sea, an ice-choked gauntlet whose frigid waters have granted a swift death to many overconfident mariner. You hike west, hugging the coast while hunting for signs of the enormous crustaceans. Frosthaven is visible in the southern distance. Little more than a vague outline. Seeing it, you feel isolated, like someone looking back from the very edge of the world. Another half hour of diligent tracking later, and you happen upon your first clue. A pattern of pockmarks have been hammered into the ground near the foot of a hill, indents in the snow where little creatures have scuttled by. You follow the trail to a cave on the western side of the cliff, where you find a clutch of crab-like figures chittering restlessly. They're as large as you've heard from the stories. Tall, hard-shell beings with long, craggy limbs, and as soon as you appear, they rise to their full height, some of them larger than an algox. They shriek and move quickly towards you, their pincers snapping. Great. So we're going to set up a couple of those guys. Wow, what are they? That's just lurker soldiers. Cool. Alright, I'm just going to go review my thing and I'll set up for this scenario. Stand by. Alright, now we're going to stick with our original selection of cards. So we're ready to go. Everything's been shuffled. The scenario is set up. We're adding an elite claw crusher, which is number 4. Hang on, that's 2. What is it? 5 and 6. Yeah, claw crusher's got a different head. There we go. All right, we're underway. So let's get excited. So let's talk about this card. It's pretty fun. At the start of each round, either before or after discarding all active round bonuses, you may recover 1 card played from this round. So we have to start by discarding a card, by the way, which is absolutely tragic for this guy, I think. But I'm going to discard that one to kick us off. So that's our first card. Now the next one that we are going to recover, so we want to go late here. So we want to do a frost generation. Yeah, so we'll go for frost eruption, which pushes the guy away. So we're going to go 83 for our big boy, Fisty boy. Death, what level are you, Death? You're level 6, is that accurate? Pretty sure it is, actually. Yep, 25 experience to go. So what level do we need to be? Let's look at the level. Yeah, 6 plus 2 is average party level of 4 divided by 2, 2. We're going to go to 2. Cool, just because we're level 2. Death, let's start with Death. Death has to discard a card. It's okay what card Death discards. Death's just an absolute animal. Death. What do we want to do? Do we want to put up Call to the Abyss? No, we'll go late as well. Put up a thing. Yeah, we might just put up Call to the Abyss in this first round. Cool. I don't think these guys have got a lot of ranged, so. Draw! Frost to strengthen themselves. Oh, that's right, these guys put up Wound, which is absolutely tragic. Good, we're set up. So Strength of the Deep, Lurker Soldier, move forward, a total of 3. If we go back on the back square, 1, 2, 3. Can't attack us anyway. Is it at range? No. This guy, 1, 2, 3. No targets, they're done. This guy, move 3. 1, 2, 3. He generates some earth magic. He's got that little can't use your items ability. That's cool. Death puts up Call to the Abyss. We now have the ability to do things. We'll place a shadow in an adjacent hex. We'll place a shadow there. We'll actually go like so. And that is that. Big boy, 1 with the mountain. So whenever you do not have regenerate, put up regenerate. So we're going to put that on right there. And then at the end of our turn, we are going to. Oh yeah, we need a bottom thing generation, don't we? Is there a bottom frost generation? Interesting. Maybe I won't play that card. Maybe I'll instead play. Yeah. Voice from below. Yeah. So maybe I'll just discard that one there instead for the start of the scenario. And I'll play Voice from Below, which is heal 2, generates earth. There's already earth to generate, don't I? We're just going to stick with our original plan and we're going to bring that one back into hand at a cost of 2. And then that is it. So we're on to the next round. All right. Very promising start. So I think we move to heal 2 at 67, and then if we got an attack that consumes earth, we don't. Ooh, do we instead move to regenerate 1? Yes. So that's a 23. And that's at 19. And that generates frost. So Fisty going at 19. Exciting. Death, clean up that Lurker Soldier, will you? You got it, boss. You got it. Fluid Knight. And yeah, we'll just move to 58. for Death. Death's going to clean up afterwards. Lurker Claw Crusher. Claw Guards generate some more earth that I'm about to consume. Cheers, buddy. Fisty. Alright, so we start by healing a wound. I already enjoy that. I already enjoy that a lot. We're then going to move to and put up Retaliate, and we're going to consume that to generate 1 experience. And Retaliate 2, which is delightful. And we then move to 1, 2. So we're going to move to there. Then we're going to do an Encased Punch, which is 3 attack, generating Frost. So 3 attack goes down to 2. So that guy takes 2. Now, whenever you suffer damage this round, 1 adjacent enemy suffers 1 damage. So that stays in play, and at the end of our turn, the end of each round, either before or after discarding all active round bonuses, you may recover. So we'll put that one in there, so it's the end of the round we discard. Cool, so that guy's done. Yeah. It's annoying. Alright, well this guy moves to here. Turn him so you can see him, don't I? And he's going to attack both of us. He's going to attack Death. I probably should have gone quicker, eh? Yeah, I can go at 24. I'm going to 24. So we're going to do an attack 5 that generates Night. We've got Frost as well. With Death. Oh, get a curse up here. And 6 damage. And we generate an experience. And then we get to move 2. I'm going to move these all up to 1 hex. That guy's there. So, yep. Yeah, that's fine. Disadvantage for that guy. That's it. We've got a stamina potion which we will use and we'll bring back. Actually, do we need to? Because we had to discard a card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No stamina potion this round. Okay, so now the soldier goes. He's going to walk to that spot. He's going to attack Death. He's going to attack Fisty. And he does 1. Oh no, he just attacks Fisty. So 1 enemy with all attacks. Great. Guess what? You die from Retaliate. Thank you for coming to the fight. He actually won't move then either. This guy will move 1, 2, 3. That creates a shadow when that guy dies, because we targeted him with an attack. Everyone's done. We're on to the next round. Okay, so this goes away. How many damage did we take from that Fisty? What was it? It was attack 2, wasn't it? And you rolled a -1. So now I can take 2 damage on Fisty, 1, 2, which I will. Need to get him a healing potion to recover 1 of these 2 cards. And I think we will take Fury of the Mountain back into hand. And we're going to use that ice to do an attack thingy. And we'll move to heal 2 on self at 67. Cool, so Fisty 23. Oh, we're actually going to be able to get into range with a move 2, heal 2. No. Yeah, so we'll actually use this one. Let's move 2 and pull. So that'll be at 17. Interesting, this guy is fun. 17. Death. Let's move all of our little things. 88 up to 3 hexes. We got Knight, so we can go Black Barrage. Or we can go Disarm. Yeah, let's disarm that idiot. The Claw Crusher's usually only move 3, so we might go late so we can apply the disarm next turn. Crippling Claw. Poison as well. Yeah. Alright, Fisty starts. We gain a heal. We're then going to move 2, and we're going to pull all enemies at range 2. So this guy's going to go 1, 2, and we're going to pull that dude into there. Then one adjacent enemy suffers 1 damage. Suffer a damage. Thank you. And then we're going to consume the ice with Fury of the Mountain to do an attack 4, which generates us an experience. And this attack 4 does 4 damage to this guy. 1, 2, 3, 4. We will use our Amulet of Life. And whenever you suffer damage this round, suffer 1 less damage. Fury of the Mountain. Cool. On your Fisty. So the Lurker Claw Crusher will go 1, 2, 3 to there. And the Lurker Claw Crusher is going to attack with an attack 2, which goes to 3, which goes back down to 2. 1, 2. It applies poison. Then that other guy will not move, and he will do an attack 3, which is attack 4, which is back down to 3 because of our thing, so it does 2 damage to Fisty. 1, 2. And that is it. So now Death's going to go. So we don't actually need to move that anymore. So we might move 2 onto that. Pick ourselves up a treasure. Ooh. And then we're going to dominate that Lurker Claw Crusher with an attack 6 that disarms him as well. That is an attack 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 because he has 1 shield. Very good. Death is done. And we'll go quickly now, I think. We can just kill both of them, I think, with Death. Nice. Death is awesome. Death is awesome. Alright, so this guy, do we want to take 2 damage? We do. 1, 2. 2, recover one of these 2 cards. Probably that one, I think. 23. So now we'll use our Crushing Crystals. And it's a good time for a Frost Eruption, really, isn't it? Yeah, I mean, I don't think we're going to get an opportunity, but let's try that anyway. So, next round. Fisty. Fisty's going to go at 30. Death's going to go at 19, and let's hope those guys don't go quicker than Fisty. You need to heal. Ooh, Hasty Assault. Attack 1, that's okay. So, we need to kill the Lurker Soldier, Deno. Alright, what we'll do is we will do a Shadow Step to here, which allows us to target that Lurker Claw Crusher. And we'll actually use our Cup of Premonition to have a look at our top 4, shall we? 1, 2, 3, 4. Why have I got a curse in my deck? I don't have a curse in my deck. All right, so we've got 4+1s coming up. So we can definitely kill that guy. We'll put the curse on top. We can add a curse to their deck. So we're now doing an attack 3 on the Lurker Claw Crusher. Oh, what do you know? It's a curse and a 4 damage. And then we will move this up to 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3 to there. We teleport to that. And we then remove that and gain 1 experience. And we do an attack 3. We kill him with an attack 4. That puts a treasure down. That gives us another one of these. And that gains us an experience on death. Death is an absolute animal. So some teleporting genius. And that Lurker Soldier is dead. So now, Fisty gets to go. Fisty is going to start by clearing the poison using the regen, which automatically happens. Then we're going to move to heal 2. And 1, 2. And then we're going to use Piercing Pummel, which is an attack 2, or attack 3 rather, with Pierce 2. So we kill that guy. Put that down. We gain ourselves a metal. We put up Regenerate, which doesn't do anything. We don't consume frost. We heal those 2. We could use the Amulet of Life to heal 2 as well. Yeah, I think we'll heal another one from the Amulet of Life. And then we're going to bring back our move to heal 2, but that takes 3 damage to do. 1, 2, 3. So, next round. There's no enemies. Oh, yeah, and he's got that treasure. So, death. I didn't deal out battle goals. I'm very excited about using my new fist guy. Very excited. One, 2. Kill an enemy before it takes its first turn. Not going to happen. Could happen. Optimist. Straggler. Never short rest. Well, we'll try Assassin. Egoist. Overachiever. Kill an enemy and open a door in the same turn in either order. I feel like death's probably more likely. We'll collect more than 3 loot tokens. All right. So in the last round, for her, we're going to move 2 again. So it doesn't really matter. So we'll just draw. So Fisty heals 1. Then he heals 2. 1, 2. And I think 1, 2 to there. We need to get him some rocket boots, don't we? Yes, rocket boots. And death will just go 1, 2 to there. And that's it. He'll then lose 3. 1, 2, 3 to recover that card. And then she will long rest. So she gets to choose what card comes back. He'll move 2. 1, 2, 3 with a heal. 1, 2. And then that is the end of his deck. I want Egoist, the other one, not that one, didn't I? Yeah, that one. All right. That guy's dead. So then next round, so we need to trash one of her cards. What one do we trash? Waiting for the night. Whoa. There's so many cards in here that I just don't want to get rid of, but Black Barrage, gone. So So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this is the round we use our stamina potion, or this cycle, I should say. So yeah, let's try and kill someone before they take their first turn. He's going to long rest this turn. So Death's going at 19. Next round, Death, 19, Fisty, 99. And let's draw. Death is going to move 6 and place a shadow. So 1, 2, 3. And we're then going to go over here and we are going to read from the section book 42.1. Edge of the world. Having dispatched the lurkers out front, you make your way inside the dank burrow, riddled with pitch of frigid water and stretches of black ice. What's worse than the cold, however, is the smell. An intense putridness emanates from deep within the tunnel, equal parts rot and corrupted flesh. What it could be, you'd honestly rather not know. All right, I'll set that up. We're set up. We have some stupid soldiers, and what's more important, I don't get to reach them. Very annoying. So the mine snipper's fun though. So if I was to move the remaining 3 of my movement, 1, 2, 3, then they would both be able to attack me. Instead, I'll stay right where I am, and that's a lost card. So that is now gone, and I can't use my Dominate, but I'll then use my Stamina Potion to put that back into my hand. So that's Death done. This Elite Lurker Mine Snipper goes 1, 2, 3. It has no targets in range because it's range 3, punishing guy. And then this little guy goes, it's just attack 3. Target all enemies within 2 hexes. 1, 2, so I can actually get to here. And that's 1, 2, 3. Yep, that's what I'll do. Fisty heals for 3, 1, 2, 3, thanks to the long rest and the regeneration. We get our Amulet of Life back, and we have to get rid of one of these. It won't be one that has... I think I'll get rid of Piercing Pummel. That one just seems hard to tweak. We need to move 4 jump. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. And Crushing Crystals seems like it might be the go. So we'll go at 67. For my big boy, Baba. And this one we want to go fast, and we also want to move. So that one is good. Teleport to the hex. Oh, we needed to remove that one that we teleported to. Fast, Deno, fast. Yeah, so maybe we'll do that one. 58, move all things up to 1 hex. Actually, we just want to go before old mate. Tricky, tricky, tricky. Yeah, let's do a Dark Bolt. And then let's move. So we'll go 20. Excellent. Death going at 20 and Fisty going at 67. Now what we're going to do is maybe line Death up with a little Crushing Crystals, or maybe line him up with some ice. So what do we got? That's perfect. They're not moving. The lurker mind stepper is not moving. That's nice. Those guys are though. So that's perfect actually. All right, death. We'll do a deadbolt, which is an attack 3 at range 4 on lurker mind snipper on soldier number 6. We know it's a +1, so you take 1, 2, 3, 4. We don't have knight to consume. We then move one of those up to 4 hexes. 1, 2, 3, 4. There is no dude in that space. That is done. Now, do we want to generate frost? I think we will. Let's generate some frost for our guy to use. Mind snipper. 2 targets. Range 3. Pull. Push. No one in range 3. Done. The lurker soldiers move 1, 2. 1, 2. Yep, so my plan's probably not as good as it could have been. Maybe I'll keep that underneath so I gain disadvantage on all attacks, and I won't move that. Yep, I'll do that. So drawing a -1 we'll take, which is attack 1, and the other one, attack 2. 1, 2. They do not apply wound, they just have pierce, so we're done. Fisty, regens 1, look at him go. We're going to leap 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 to there, and we're going to use crushing crystals. We're going to consume the ice, we're going to generate an experience, we're going to disarm, we're going to do an attack 2. You can't see that, but it's a 0. So attack 2 to number 5, without disarmed. It's the end of the round. Which one of these do we want to recover? Encased punch, I think. So that takes us to. Might as well use our Amulet of Life. What an interesting character. No icy terrain yet, but I'd like to walk through icy terrain. Sure footing. So we'll do an encased punch to generate ice for next turn. And we'll do a heal to get us some earth as well. Ooh. Interesting. Interesting. Next round. Okay, death. What do you want to do? You can just execute whoever you want here. Dominate. 29. Yeah, 29's fine. Death just feels like an absolute powerhouse. Even though she's got 11 health. Ooh, 22. Consume all hope. That is an awesome card that I do not appreciate at all. Fisty heals 1. Boom. Generates frost. Boom. Attack 3. Which does 3 to number 5. 1, 2, 3. Now number 5, whenever I suffer damage this round, one adjacent enemy suffers 1 damage as well. And then I'm going to heal all, including myself, for 2. 1, 2. And death. 1, 2. Generate some earth. So one of those 2, that stays in play. Death's going to use her things to go at 19, so she's going to go first. She's going to attack Dominate with an attack 6. Oh, look, it kills him. Number 6. We generate an experience. Did I generate an experience from those? No. We remove that, but then we put that there. And then we can move all things up to 1 hex, and we can move 1, 2 to there. She's done, and we used our booty boots. So now this Lurker Mind Snipper goes, range 3. So it'll move to there. It can target both. It's already got disadvantage, so that's what it's going to do. So targeting Fisty, range 3, attack 3, muddle. So on Fisty, 1, 2, 3, and you are muddled. And adds a curse. Curse indeed does suck. Generating Night though, very nice. And then attacking Death with disadvantage, you do nothing. But you do Curse Death, which is a bit annoying. Okay. And Muddle Death. Yeah. Lurker Soldier does nothing because it's disarmed. Loses its disarm. We go to the next round. There is a loot on the ground. So do we want to recover Encased Punch or Voice from Below? Voice from Below might actually be pretty good. Yeah, we might get Voice from Below back. 1, 2. And we won't use it now, but we might use it in a little second. So yeah, we'll use that. 23. So we're going to go at 17 for the big boy. Death. Fluid Knights. 24. Go Death. Draw. These Mind Snippers are going to consume Night to stun us. I don't accept that. That shan't be happening. That shan't be happening. Alright, Fisty heals 1. And then we're going to put up Freezing Shell, and we're going to consume the Frost, which is going to generate us an experience. Remove any Disarm or Muddle, and we can't gain that condition this turn. Nice. And then we're going to move to, we're going to generate Retaliate 2, which is going to get us another experience, consuming the Earth. And then we're going to pick ourselves up a loot. Impressive stuff, really. So we got both of those in play. Shield 2 and Retaliate 2. Feels good, man. Fluid Knight. Yep, so we're going to consume our thing. Oh, we're not consuming Night. Problematic. Problematic. We can definitely kill the Lurker Soldier. I think we might just use Fluid Knight on the Mine Snipper. Which does a -1, which does 4 damage to the Mine Snipper. It's the only -1 we got in there, by the way. We'll use our... and that removes that. And then I think we will play... Do we move that 1, 2, 3 and then teleport to it? No, I think we just move 1, 2. Yeah, just move 1, 2. So that's it for Death and Fisty. Lurker Soldier, he can't get to both, so he's just going to stay on Fisty. He's only piercing once, so his attack 2 goes to attack 3. We have shield 1, so it does 2 damage to Fisty, 1, 2. However, we then do retaliate 2, 1, 2. 2 targets, it's going to stun us. It's stunning both of us. That's awfully bad, Deno. What range is it at? Range 4. Oh, that's bad. That's a bad turn for you. Can't do anything about the retaliate. How far is it moving? Yeah. So he's going to move 1, 2, 3 to here, and he's going to hit both of us with a stunning attack, consuming the knight. Yep. So on Death, no, Fisty, sorry, does no damage, but stuns us. We can't be muddled. No retaliate. -1, so it does 2 damage to Death. 1, 2. We're both stunned. Yeah, we'll bring back Fury of the Mountain at a cost of 2. 1, 2. Need to get our heals happening now. Heal 2, self-bless 4, that's amazing. We're doing nothing this round, aren't we? Alright, well let's go fast so we can play those 2. $22. Death. We've just got 2 cards, so we'll play 36. Draw. Fisty heals once, does nothing else. And then we'll consider at the end of the round if we're going to recover one of those. We should. Putting up a wound. So the soldier's just going to attack Fisty for 2, 1, 2. Bad times, bad times. Puts up a wound, which is irrelevant. Attack 2 on Fisty. Attack 2 on Death. Attacks 3. Not going to do anything because we're not next to each other. We are not able to do that, so we're going to long rest with Fisty. Actually, we can use our heater shield. He's got Pierce, so we won't use our heater shield. So we're not recovering anything, so we're going to long rest with Big Boy. And we're going to short rest with Death. Alright, Death, you got to recover little guy here. Got to attack 2 targets, 1? No. Our fastest initiative card is 24, so that is the one we will be taking. We just probably need to kill the Mine Snipper. And I think a deadbolt is our best option. Yep. So Fisty's going at 99. Death going at 24. Draw. Oh no. Oh, it's fine. We got that card that we can lose. He's putting wound up on everyone, which doesn't do anything, and he's shielding up, which is fine. That guy's targeting 2, generating Knight. So on Fisty, yeah, we have to lose that. And on the other one, on Death rather, -1, so it's a 2 damage to Death. 1, 2. It applies muddle. Death will move. We will actually deadbolt that guy, and we will curse. I don't have curses, do I? Oh, I do have a curse. No, you doofus. That's quite annoying, but we do generate an experience for that because we consume the knights. Actually, we had to do a... Well, that was fine. We were going to lose. We were going to miss either way with our disadvantage. And then I guess we move to... Fisty's going to heal 1, which is going to heal 3. 1, 2, 3. This is a very difficult character to play. So we're going to get rid of Fury of the Mountain, I think. So, okay, so we need to go fast. 19, move 2, heal 2. Yeah. Death, we need to make a friggin' token, don't I? Yeah, place 1 in an adjacent hex. Attack 6, 29. All right. We're traveling okay. We're no longer thingy there, 19. We're traveling okay. Traveling okay. No longer muddled. Draw. 11. Putting up wound again. Shielding. Lurker Soldier. Does nothing. Fisty. Recovers 1. Attack 3 on that buffhead. Kills that buffhead. Boom. Move 2, heal 2. We'll move on to a treasure. And that is that. He didn't create frost, did he? No, he would consume frost. Fisty's done. Death, we're going to create a... We actually just targeted that guy, so that creates a token for us, which is actually really helpful. Attack 6 onto that buffhead. Generating Knight at attack 8, kills him. And then we will move 2. And we will take a loot there. An Axe Nut, how unhelpful. Okay. Next round. So, Fisty needs to recover one of these 2 for 2 damage or 3 damage for that. We need the jump back because we need to be able to go over those things. We use our Amulet of Life to heal. All right, Death has 3 cards. We got a move 4, so we want to use a move 4. Do we summon a Shadow Horror? Let's summon a Shadow Horror. Don't think I've ever used that before. Great. So we'll move 2. We'll just do that without putting up the stuff. So draw. Oh, you're dead, mate. Yep, so she's going to move to 1, 2, move these all up to 1 hex, and then she's going to have the knight take shape. The knight takes shape. Look at him, he's a flying lunatic. I'm going to put him there. Too experienced for that. We consume both of those. The knight goes away. And she's in a short rest. Actually, she might long rest. Yeah, I think we'll long rest and get our boots back. Big Bopper. He's moving 2. He's generating Earth. And then he heals 1, but we're going to lose 1 to recover. To heal? No. The freezing shell. Yep. So next round, Death long rests. Do we long rest him? No, I don't think we can. Yep. Do we long rest Death? No. Let's short rest her. Time to go. Time to go. Let's do this. Final room. Fight! So we'll trigger Deadbolt. And we want to move 4. So we'll use that. 88. 17. We're going to shield up. Fisty going at 17. Death going at 88. Draw. There's no one. Fisty goes first. We're going to jump 4 so we don't take any damage from that. And we're going to shield up for the rest of the turn. Heals a wound. And we nip over here to read 48.4. Edge of the world. Oh, there's a big living corpse. The earthen tunnel eventually gives way to a natural cavern where you find a half-rotted humanoid corpse shuffling around aimlessly like a lost drunk. Hello, buddy. The smell is incredible, burning your eyes and your throat. Looking closer, you see a large pink stone lodged in the creature's eye socket. Another wave of reeking air overwhelms you as you retch involuntarily. At this sound, the corpse turns and snarls. Edge of the world, when the coral corpse is dead. This is the coral corpse. Gonna give him a red thing. And should be able to set that up relatively quickly because the coral corpse is here. And then there is a treasure chest here. And then there is some little icicles. One icicle and some poison ones. There. 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 I think I've got those the wrong spots. Yes. Excellent. There he is. So, he's going to move 1. He's there. Fisty's done. We're going to keep our jump 4. But we're going to long rest with Fisty, I think. Range 4. Yeah, we're just going to go 1, 2 to there. Our doofus that we summoned is going to walk onto the stuff because he's moved 2, isn't he? He's moved 3. What a legend. So he takes 2 damage from the hazardous terrain. Add summon shadow. Horror. Max 5. And then he's just suffered 2 damage. 1, 2 from walking onto the thing. Next round. Fisty long resting. Death. Just used those 2. So we're going to move 4. And we'll go at 36. Draw. Icy swipes. He's moving 1. Okay. So this guy goes 1, 2, 3. He doesn't get into range. She's just going to move to there and take 2 damage. 1, 2 from walking onto the hazardous. And she doesn't have range to... But she does generate night. Corpse. Move 1. Actually, does it go onto that if it can get an enemy? I'm going to go read a few things. Okay. Yeah, so he prioritizes not taking damage as his primary thing. So Fisty's going to heal for 3. 1, 2, 3. We have to lose 1 card. The card that we are going to lose is Voice from Below. We recover our Amulet of Life. And we're going to do our move forward jump. I'm going to put up Freezing Shell. And she is going to short rest once again. And it's time to... Oh, I like that one. Oh well. It's time for us to bring the heat. So we're going to place one of those in an adjacent hex. We're going to do that. So let's go at 36. And 17. And our horror is there. So we've got our little friend now, who's actually probably going to do something this turn. Cold Snap. Good. So the first person to go is Fisty. Fisty's going to jump and put up a shield. And we're going to get that treasure. And the shield's not going to matter, so we're going to go there. We're going to heal 1, and then we're going to take 2 to recover that move 17 card. Oh, actually. No, we'll go in Case Punch. Yep. So now our little friend goes. He's just going to move 1 to there. He is attack 3. So he is going to go and add a curse to this guy. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Plus a curse. All attacks targeting your summons gain disadvantage. That's nice. She will then go, she's going to create a shadow there. And then she's going to consume the knight and curse him again and hit him with an attack 3. Oh. So 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Have another curse. And she's done. So he goes. He's already adjacent to the summon. He hits with an attack 2, but he has disadvantage. So that is no damage, but it does put a brittle on the summon. Oh, we need to remove 1, 2, and take a retaliate. So that's it. So next round, we're going to go at 24. We are going to go at 19. She generated another XP for that. Next round. Fisty, 19. Death, 24. I think we're going to get this done, friends. Oh, what treasure did I get, by the way? That was treasure 44. 44. Gain a random item blueprint. Cool. So, I don't remember where I put those, but there they are. Random item blueprint. We've got a blueprint for a shovel. I laugh, but that's actually a pretty good ability. Being able to destroy obstacles and terrain stuff. That's quite tremendous. And all you need is a bit of metal and a bit of stick to make a shovel. 57. Yeah, I might make that. That's interesting. Okay, so next round. So Fisty goes. Heals 1. We're going to move 2, heal 2. 1, 2. And then we're going to attack him with an encased punch, which is a... I don't know why I drew that. It's here, don't it? But we're going to put our poison dagger on him. So we do nothing, but we generate frost, as does he. Whenever I suffer damage this round, one adjacent enemy suffers a damage also. He is now poisoned. He's not immune to poison, is he? No. This is a tremendous app, by the way. Okay, so at the end of the round, we are going to recover our crushing crystals, I think. There's literally no value in doing that, Deno, because you don't get any cards. So, he's done. Summon goes. Summon is attacking 3, and it is an attack 5, which goes to 6, which goes back down to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We suffer 1 from retaliate. Fisty suffers 1 from retaliate. And that is it. Death. We're just going to move 4 to there. And we're going to attack 3, which goes down to 2. And we suffer 1 damage from retaliate. The Coral Corpse goes. He attacks our big boy. He hits him with an attack 3. It does 4 damage, so the big boy takes 4. We'll make that 3. We'll use our heater shield. And we're going to not worry about that brittle because we heal it straight away. Short rest. 17, 19. Next round. 17. Death. Short rest. Our little summon's actually been awesome. We'll go at 24. Draw. Fisty up first. That generates its an XP. Put a shield. 2 shield up. Jump 4. Doesn't really matter, I guess. We'll just do an attack 3, which is a curse, which does absolutely nothing. We suffer retaliate. That's the end of that. And that's our last turn, isn't it? Yep. All right. Good work, Fisty. You've had a good run. So attacking with the summon. Have another curse, corpse curse. And that is an attack 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Kills the summon. Summon goes away. And then we're going to place a thing in an adjacent hex. And then we're going to attack with that shadow, which is going to generate night. Why would we flip a miss there, Deno? Why? That is so annoying. He's going to attack Fisty. He misses Fisty. Fisty's going to long rest in the next round. We're going to short rest now. Yep, that's fine. Actually, no, let's get rid of a different one. Ah. We could come very close to losing this here. $94. Oh, that stupid coral corpse. All right, unfortunately he hits death, which means we take that. Unless he does a curse. He does a curse. We don't. That's incredible, actually. Oh, we got our glancing potion. All right, we'll actually use our glancing potion. So that was an attack 5, which went to 6. Yeah, we just killed him. Glancing potion. Thank goodness. All right, we succeed. We defeat the coral corpse. We read section 3.3. Glancing potion, Deno. Remember, you got it. It's bloody unreal. 3.3, Edge of the World. Ripping the shard from the corpse's eye, you find the thing to be strangely beautiful. It's slim and hollow, more like a piece of coral than a stone, and yet there is a certain weight to it that seems uncanny. For something only the size of a dagger handle, you bring it closer, admiring its crags and hollows, but as you do, you feel its weight grow. It presses down into your hand and then into your mind, sinking into you and pulling. The coral shard speaks to each of you, not with words, but with desires. It wants to move far north, far out to sea, away from the cliffs and the frozen safety of Frosthaven, and it wants you to take it there. This must have been what the lurkers were after. A strange goal for what you thought were beasts no more sophisticated than wolves or spiders. Yet as the chunk of coral speaks to you, you know it to be true. They sought this object, and in order to understand why, you'll have to follow the pull of the shard north across the water. But Frosthaven's tiny fishing vessels aren't fit for the journey, and you're not about to swim. This leaves you with a choice. You can either keep your feet on dry land, or you can build a proper ship and head out to the ice-choked sea. Frozen fjord and jagged shoals, plus 10 experience each, and we gain a coral thing sticker. I do know it's pronounced fjord, by the way, but I like saying words in a funny way, and fjord is a very funny thing to say. All right, where is our... Gain Coral Shard campaign sticker. Which one's Coral Shard? Does it matter? Gain Coral Shard. There's Coral Crown. I think these are the Coral Shards, but I don't know. Yeah, we'll just take one, I guess. Take number 1. Makes sense. Then we've got some scenarios, but we're going to do those at a different time. Stickers. Boom. Okay, so we gain 10 experience each. That is delightful. So we're getting 24 experience for Fisty. So that's going to go to 69. And Death is gaining 26. What do you know? Death's just leveled up to level 7. Loot. Oh, we don't get that last one, so it's $6 for both. 15. And then we got 2 lumber for Fisty and 1 metal. Make that shovel, buddy. And 1 weird one of these things here for Death. We did successfully get our perk here. We didn't get this perk, but we gain 1 more perk now. We're going to do this long rest one. And that is that. Let's return to Frosthaven. We've got a thing to read. 133.1. Alrighty then. Aether Enhancements. It is built. You walk into the newly built Enhancer shop and marvel. Voice of 8 has truly exceptional craftsmanship. Nira smiles. Ah, our champions have arrived. Since you were so instrumental to us in establishing our outpost, we have decided to gift you the gold necessary for our enhancement rituals. If you would like to partake in our services, gain 50 gold each, which you must spend on enhancements now. Oh, I gotta look up enhancements. How good is that? Look at all these little bad boys. Frosty's just picked up 50 gold to spend on an enhancement. Fisty boy. Alright, so we'll draw a winter outpost event. It's winter out, number 17. Creaking into harbour comes a derelict ship with shredded sails. No one answers your hails, and the dock workers won't board for a superstitious fear of the ghost lurker, an ethereal monster that pillages ships and leaves them to drift into rocky cliffsides. So then it's up to you. The ship itself is totally unoccupied. One of the rowboats is missing, but a ship this size would need both to safely evacuate the crew. The page in the captain's log that would detail the last hours of the ship has been torn out, and instead there is a hastily scrawled note in shaky block letters, burn it. More unusually, the ship's entire supply of lamp oil has been spilled onto the decks. The cargo manifest shows 8 crates of unknown origin being brought to the capital. A look below deck shows it's just one crate on board, sealed with black tar on all sides. But you realise it has been bolted to the hull. Do we open the crate or do we set fire to the ship? We open the crate. Why not? Add 115.1 to the calendar in 1 week. Get amongst it. Crate is opened. I probably would have preferred the morale at this point. So we're going to do enhancements. We're going to level up. And we're going to build a building using Jemmy's stuff. But I think we just want to build a wall, don't we? Do we have the ability to build a wall? We don't have enough goods for that. We're not high enough prosperity for that. Building operations might help us though, Deno. So 44, 37. Okay, so we can collectively buy 2 for 2 gold. So yeah, we'll buy 2 metal. So Jemmy's going to spend 8 gold to go down to 57. And we'll get 2 metal, so that takes us to 3, 2, 2. Craft items, we brew and distill 2 herb potions, we buy up to 1 item, we buy enhancements, and that is all she wrote. We might have enough to craft another potion actually. I'll have a look into that. I'm going to do the rest off camera, friends, so I can decide on my enhancements. But I look forward to catching you on the next episode. Big Deno out.